Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Channel Update. We're back. It's been quite a while. I was going to do a channel update for December, but I was just extremely busy, and the last week of December, which I had a little bit off, it was just insane to get anything out. So this is just going to be a really short channel update. I'm slowly getting back into actually doing more videos, but it's been good. So first of all, let's just gear up and tell you what is up. First of all, everything is great. It's perfect, and it's working out rather well. Last year, if you followed me for a while now, you'll know that things got a little bit hard, and then all these things were becoming a little bit more difficult to deal with. Nothing serious, it's mostly financial, finishing work and having to deal with, going back out into the world and not having money and figuring out how to make money. And it's a struggle that everybody has if you're, I would say, a young adult. So anywhere between 20, or 18, whenever you leave your house, to whenever you go to school, whenever you finish school, that sort of was the last bit. The good thing is that it's now 2018, and I can tell you that actually last year was pretty good for me. It didn't treat me too bad. In fact, I was able to do a lot of things, a lot of like the stress from not knowing exactly, because I was working independently, of money flowing in was really tough on me. That year that all of you sort of remember that I was moving around, working independently. I had a lot of like really interesting adventures, but it was really stressful. So this year I started working for a company. It's actually quite related to what I do for YouTube, and it's also related to my degree because I work with media. So that was great. So for those of you who are wondering whatever happened with everything else, I eventually started working. I'm working for a company that I like, with people that I like, and it's great. It really is rewarding after you've gone through a tremendous time of not being sure. Going into something and actually being able to bring something forward, bring structure, to bring ideas, and have them bounce back and be creative in that way, is really interesting. Anyways, in terms of the channel, you will have noticed that a couple of things have changed. I've stopped doing my regular video production cycle for a while now. You sort of saw it gently drop down from our 3 weekly videos to sort of like a sporadic 2, until I finally decided to only do 1 video per week. The reason for that was I just didn't have enough time between work and other aspects of my life. I was just not having enough time. So what was happening was, even though I could actually stick to my schedule, I wasn't really, having the time to play, to relax, to enjoy that particular aspect of doing videos. So, that's how, production started to suffer a bit, until I decided, you know what, I'm not just going to do playthroughs anymore, or play games that I exclusively enjoy, because I then realized I was spending, at my job now, I spend all of my time in front of editing software, working on things, and then my hobby was I was spending all my time in editing software. So it just felt like too much of a continuation of the same thing. That doesn't mean that I mind it. I actually love it, because I'm still producing videos that I thought I was having fun with. But the requisite of doing 3 videos, it was just a bit too much. And I really needed to try and find something that I would enjoy doing. So I was talking to a friend, and that led me back into WoW, and that led me back into WoW modding. And actually, a lot of the things that you've seen are not things that I did exclusively for the channel. They were, you know, pretty much have been things that I've been working for a while on. And I thought, hey, you know what? It would probably be a good thing just to like share these mods and put them out there. And so that's essentially what's gonna happen. That means that there is a bit of a change of format in the channel. That means that we won't actually be too concerned with doing 3 videos a week. I'm gonna have to change the banner eventually of the channel, and we're gonna be aiming at least for weekly videos. You know, at least when it comes to modding, where there's actual like meticulous work that has to go into it. You really can't say on a schedule that you're gonna do things this way unless you're not doing anything else. And in my case, I'm working, so sometimes, and then I have like social gatherings and life. I have a life, is essentially what I'm trying to say. So I need time. I need time to work on the videos. I need time to do the mods. I need time to, like, you know, test out things and figure out things, because otherwise the videos are going to come out and they're all going to be samey, because there's not that much progress that gets done between like sitting down one day and editing a bit, sitting down another day and editing a bit. And you know, it might seem like modding WoW is easy. It's not. The tools are still like very clunky. They crash sometimes you lose work, sometimes you don't know exactly what happens. At least that's what happens to me. I still have a lot to learn about this particular subject. So what are we looking forward to? What's coming up in the channel? I'm going to tell you straight up, well, we can expect more WoW videos. I've got a lot of ideas of little mods that I actually want to do in the future. So I do actually want to finish the Gilneas mod. I want to do that. I do want to finish the Suramar one. The Suramar is a big project though, because it's essentially going to be a large island with maybe our own version of Sargeras's temple, or whatever it is, Sargeras's tomb, and other things. I want to try and do Gilneas, but a little bit more sort of like Mediterranean themed, a little bit more Pirates of the Caribbean type of stuff. Anyways, that's all I really have for you all. I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart for sticking around, listening to me ramble on, listen to me play games, and now, you know, just listen to me while I sort of like spout about random nonsense when I'm doing mods. So with that all in mind, I hope you enjoyed a bit of the footage of the High Elven grounds, and until then, everybody, take it easy.